right, Shalom. And first and foremost, want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakwadash. Double honor to the true leaders of the nation of Israel in these last days, the elder apostles of Great Millstone, also known as GMS. Shalom to the Most High's men in the four corners of the earth, pushing His word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to the sisters out there that support and subscribe wholeheartedly to the message of deliverance and salvation of the Heavenly Father Yahweh in the name of His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. It's your brother Banyunyan from GMS Mississippi. Today I have an in-transit video speaking about the 2019 year of Karagma, okay, or the year of Karagma, also known as the year of the 666 mark of the beast. So what comes along with this year is a furtherance to the kingdom of heaven, a furtherance of the Most High's prophecies being fulfilled, a furtherance of the Heavenly Father sending His only begotten Son with the holy host of angels, the heavens up above, okay, to take this system down. Because what those that are unwise can't understand and fathom is that the referencing of 2019 as being the year of Karagma, the year of Karagma, right? As though, oh yeah, the chip is coming. That 666 mark is going to be here in 2019. That's not the case. That's not a true, valid, definite statement. Because when you look at the years past 2008, well, 2007, when the elder apostles popped up on the scene, right at 2007, 2008 range of years, there has been steady progressions of the Heavenly Father's word. There's been steady progressions of the Heavenly Father's prophecies. And then, truth be told, that particular mark has always been referenced as the microchip. The elder Manatazak out of Connecticut was going into that back in the 90s, back in the school. They always reference that 666 mark of the beast spoken of in the book of Revelation as a microchip. And what happened throughout the years is that it enhanced, it became more vivid, and it became more clearer. Because as the technology advanced, they were scientifically studying that particular device on living organisms to perfect it before they were actually going to apply it inside of the human body. And that's what we see in today's time. And that's relatively unheard of. A microchip inside of a human body. You have something implanted underneath your skin. It's no longer an ooh and ah moment. It's more so of a reality, because we see people physically getting it done via the web. We see people physically using that chip for different means and purposes, and you can't get around that. You can't deny that fact that people are making purchases with that microchip, that people are opening doors with that microchip, that people are digitizing their lives and placing it all upon that microchip, whether it be something subject to monetary value, whether it's dental and health records, whether it's your personal identification, so on and so forth. Because as we digitize into the so-called scheme of things, as all things are identitized and monetized, that is one step closer to this one world government, this one world system that the elite bankers want. And that's the ultimate goal, to get all their goyim, to get all their cattle chipped. You know, and those that don't believe that are going to be the first ones to take it, because they want to tell themselves that it's not so, that it's not true. And that's fine and dandy, because at the end of the day, that judgment for taking it and receiving that microchip is automatic death and destruction. The Heavenly Father's not going to have any pity upon you. He's not going to allow you to provide Him with an excuse that you didn't know, that you didn't understand, and this, that, and the third. Because that's what our people do when things get real, when the going gets tough. They make up a lot of excuses. That's why the Heavenly Father stated that in their affliction they shall seek me early. You know, because in the affliction of oneself, they don't remember those high and glory days, man. The same way in the high and glory times, you do not remember the days that you were afflicted. You know, But the Heavenly Father has a balanced, righteous group out there who subjugate themselves unto the good and unto the bad, and give thanks unto the Creator for all those things, man. You know? So the devil, which is inside of a great majority of the people in the world, is constantly abiding in, oh, you're speaking false prophecies, oh, you're a false prophet, oh, you're a liar, or you don't know the Bible, or you don't have the truth, this, that, and the third. Because when Yahushua departed, he had told his disciples to beware of those ravenous wolves who shall enter in after him, man. So you got a lot of vain talkers, and especially they of the circumcision. So the people whom the Heavenly Father has placed some type of understanding inside of, and they found out that they're Israelites, their mentality is far more exceedingly mad versus an individual who does not know their true identity. You know, because if the scriptures say that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. So a lot of people take the little leaven that the Heavenly Father has given them, you know, referencing into this truth, and then they corrupt it. Whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, at the end of the day, the Heavenly Father has not opened them up to his true understanding. He gave them a couple ducats and a little bit of understanding here and there. But even as they try to believe wholeheartedly on the Lord, he has denied them. And that's a hard pill to swallow, to accept that the Heavenly Father, through his Son, is not dealing with you. That's not something that you just naturally want to accept. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, the scriptures talk about how every man's way is right in his own eyes. So their truth is their truth, their gain is their gain, and their points are valid in their own head. You know, but at the end of the day, this year of 2019 is going to bring forth many prophecies, man. It's going to bring forth furtherance of the kingdom of heaven. It's going to bring forth an enhancing of the knowledge of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, in the earth. You know, a lot of more sons and daughters are going to begin to prophesy. A lot of more brothers are going to have dreams. A lot of sisters are out there are going to have dreams and visions. The Heavenly Father's Spirit is playing very heavily out here in the world, man. Because the scriptures reference how the Heavenly Father's word was going to reach unto the ends of the earth, and then the end would come. You know? And that's what we see right now. Because you can't explain, brothers throughout the globe, pursuant to James chapter 1 verse 1, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, you can't explain those brothers speaking of the death of Babylon the Great. You can't explain why they speak upon that 666 mark of the beast in the book of Revelation as the microchip, the RFID microchip that's going to be implanted underneath your skin. And as the scriptures reference in Revelation 13 chapter, on how that he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. You know, so it doesn't matter if you take it in your big toe, if you take it in your right arm, if you take it into your shoulder, if you insert it inside of your spine, your allegiance is still the same, man. And then even at the end of the day, that's a bogus argument, because with all things there are stipulations. So you say, okay, well, what if I tell them to put it here? It's not going to happen. When you go to the doctor, you don't tell him where to place your shot. And it's the same way with this chip, man. You're not going to be like, yeah, okay, well, if I don't put it in my right hand on my forehead, what if I put it in my left chest? It doesn't matter, man. You're still receiving that mark. And then, as I aforementioned, there are rules, regulations, and particular stipulations on how things are supposed to be done. When you go to the ortho, you know, when he numbs your gums, you don't tell him, okay, don't put the needle in my gums per se. Just put it on my earlobe, and maybe it'll trickle down into my gums where I won't feel the sensation, whatever. It don't work like that, man. Like the things that the world tries to make sense of are absolutely senseless. You know, But at the end of the day, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Until next time, I say shalom.